job, Shelly. Doing great.
All right, all right.
Watch the back of the boat.
Don't go back there, don't go back there.
All right, walk back a little bit with it. There he is. He's coming out here.
All right.
Look at that speckle.
Look at that.
Yes, sir. Wow.
All right.
Good job.
Great work, Shelly. All right. Check him out. Woohoo.
That's a male. You hear him grunting?
Oh yeah.
Big male. Trout. Look at that one.
Pretty fish.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Look at those spots.
Probably.
He's beautiful.
Probably close to 20 inches. That's what we've been after.
Very good. All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good
I
job.
like it. Beautiful color too.
I tell you, they're
Shining in the sunshine.
well done.
Grady White Boats' reputation for designing ruggedly elegant fishing boats is legendary. Our attention to quality, detail, and customer service is unmatched. From our Fisherman 180 and Coastal Explorers series to the unrivaled Canyon 456, you'll find no boat that rides better and offers more fishing amenities. Go ahead, experience fishing at its best. Get the Grady.
Hello and welcome to the Carolina Outdoor Journal. Well, today's program will take us to the Pamlico Sound, and simply put, we're just going fishing.
We are, John. We are not going to target any specific species. We're going to, what's going to be on the table is a possibility of flounder, trout, red drum, and that's what's so unique about Pamlico Sound here in our North Carolina waters is the variety that you have out there. So we're going to spend the morning looking to catch a variety of fish.
And gear time will be real interesting today.
Well, they'll go over the tackle they used and the baits they decided to use and give you some explanation about that. But just a fun day on the water.
And our recipe today, I can get excited about it because it's creamy shrimp.
Just a creamy shrimp recipe that Don's come up with. I've had it. It's very tasty, so get ready for that too.
All right, let's go see what we can catch in the Pamlico Sound here on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
Well, here we are, y'all. We're out in the Pamlico Sound this morning. It's a beautiful mid-July morning. We're after our mixed bag, and this is our first stop of several stops we'll make today. We've got a little bit of breeze. It's blowing about 15 out of the southwest, which is very typical of this time of year. A little muggy too, but I think we can deal with it, and hopefully the fish will be hungry.
That's for sure. Can't wait to get on some, Richard.
All right, well let's see if we can feed them some baits.
All right, let's do it. Sounds like a good day.
Richard, is there any particular way you like to fish these lures out here?
Well, we're fishing in about 10 feet of water, so it's not essential to be on the bottom. You just need to get the bait out there and give it some vertical motion. Jig it just like you would any soft plastic by popping your tip once or twice and then letting it fall, and usually your bite will come on the fall every time.
Yep.
Sometimes if you're using a paddle tail style bait, we can swim them in, and they like that too. So you just have to kind of vary it up, but really just jigging it with a light jig head is the way to go. Got the first one of the morning here. Hopefully not the last. Looks to be a good speckled trout. He slammed that bait when it was dropping.
He was eating it, wasn't he?
Here we go. We'll sling him in the boat here in a second. Oh, nice fish. Wow. Beautiful trout.
Nice, good job. Woo! Very nice.
Look at that. Heck yeah. That's a good way to start the day right there, isn't it, y'all?
Look at that boy.
Hopefully that's the first of many.
Nice.
That's a pretty fish.
I don't know if this one's going to make it back in the water. That might make it to the grease.
I think I put that one on the grease.
Hey.
All right, Cap, any tricks for
Jelly,
me?
just keep it tight. I'm coming with the net here.
All right. Woo, there he is, there he is. Woo, don't jump off, jump up. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good job. Pretty work.
All right.
Good job, Shelly.
All right, Richard, thanks.
I think that trout might be close to 14 inches, which is the keeper size, but we'll let him go and
All right,
catch a
we'll
big
try
one.
for a bigger one
How's
next
that sound?
time.
All right.
Thanks for putting us on.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Nice, Charlie. Good job.
All right, look at that
Got
trout.
us a trout there.
Probably a keeper, but
Yeah, he's marginal. 13 and a half, 14, something like that. Real typical.
Yeah, we got that other one, so we're going to put him back.
Yeah, real typical of what we catch in the summertime.
Yep.
Good
Pretty
job.
fish.
Pretty work.
Thank you.
Woo, got another one, I think. Oh, got away.
Good job, Shelly. Doing great.
All right, all right.
Watch the back of the boat.
Don't go back there. Don't go back there.
All right, walk back a little bit with it. There he is. He's coming out here.
Here we go. All right.
Look at that speckle.
Look at that.
Yes, sir. Wow.
All right.
Good job.
Great work, Shelly.
All right. Check him out. Woohoo!
That's a male. You hear him grunting?
Oh yeah.
Big male. Trout. Look at that one.
Pretty fish.
That's nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at those spots.
Probably.
He's beautiful.
Probably close to 20 inches. That's what we've been
Nice
after.
fish. Very good. All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good
I
job.
like it. Beautiful color too.
I tell you, they're
Shining in the sunshine.
well done.
I'm coming with a net.
Yeah, you ready there? Oh, he's not as big as that other one now.
Decent
I don't
fish.
think so.
Decent fish. Hey, good job. Good job. All right. Heck yeah.
There we go.
You on a roll now?
There we go. Now we found the spot.
2 in a row.
That's right. Got the
Little
spot.
little
and
throwback trout, but about 13 and a half, 14, but pretty fish.
Not bad. Not bad. We'll call it good. All
Good
right?
job.
All right. There you go. Grow up. Come back again.
Hey, babe.
All right, Charlie's
Finally my
got
turn.
one on. Let me get the net under him, Charlie.
That's good fish.
Oh yeah, he's coming in. He's coming in.
Come on, baby.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Got some.
Ain't nothing like these trout. They got quite a fight to them.
He got some shoulders on him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not quite as big as we thought, but he's a decent fish.
Yeah, it's all right. Nice summer trout.
Good job.
The DO8 bait got him.
Yes,
been
sir.
fooling him this morning.
Good. That's a good day.
Beautiful fish, aren't they? A little purplish on their hue on their
it's
tail
beautiful.
there.
All right, buddy. Go back and make more.
All right.
Get another one, Shelly.
Flounder.
Yeah. How about that?
Well, Shelly, that's the beauty of this fishery. You catch a trout one cast and a flounder the next.
I love
You don't
it.
ever know what you're gonna have.
There you go.
It's that mixed bag variety we like.
That's a good thing about this area.
Hit that little DOA paddle tail there.
Very good. Very good.
Good
Yeah,
flounder,
he-
probably 15 and a half, 16-inch fish.
Nice. Really looks good.
Look how big their mouths are.
Huh.
Big
They made
fish.
to eat
great.
minnows.
That fish can eat a large bait fish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How about that? It looks good. Looks healthy.
Oh yeah. All right. Well,
Nice.
that one's gonna make it to the cooler, I think.
All right. Make it to the plate. I like it. I like it. It's a good day.
Okay, y'all. We've had a nice morning bite out here with the speckles. What do you say we go in there and hit the shorelines for some flounder and puppy drum?
All right. Let's go see
Maybe-
what we can
and we
get.
can always
Couple-
catch some more trout too.
Some pretty trout we got this morning. For
Yeah,
sure.
they were nice. It's been a pretty morning out here. So let's head in there and make the move.
All right. Great fun. Let's
Sounds
do
good
it.
to me.
Wow, y'all, that was a heck of a ride coming in from the sound. I bet it's blowing 25 plus out there right now, and we're coming in from offshore to come in to fish these marshes, beat these banks. That's really our only choice now. Sure glad we're in this Grady White. A lot of other boats might not have been able to make that ride.
Yep. I'm glad you got us in safe and sound, Captain, and we can try some more spots today.
All right, let's do it. Okay, y'all, we're moving it. We moved inshore a little ways. We've been fishing the bank for a while now. We had a really pretty morning out there in the open water, but as the afternoon has progressed, the wind has steadily picked up out of the south. Got about a 20-knot southerly breeze right now, which is making fishing a little more challenging. However, there are places you can go and get out of the wind and find nice, clean, clear water to catch flounder. We found a good area, and hopefully we'll catch a nice fish here.
It looks pretty good, so maybe we can get one.
Yeah,
Maybe this will be the lucky lure.
why don't y'all catch them? All right. All right, there's flatfish here coming in. Not too bad. Decent fish. Yeah, man, look at that one. He might be big enough.
Might be.
Look how big their mouths are, Charlie.
Yeah,
Isn't that
huge.
amazing?
They can eat a lot of stuff.
There you go.
It's gonna be about 14 to 15 inches, somewhere in that
Yeah.
ballpark. There's a lot of fish this size in our estuary here.
So,
That's great.
What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I think that's a keeper.
Yeah, he might
southern
be.
flounder.
Yep. Definitely a southern. Most of what we catch in the Pamlico.
That's right.
You want to Put him in the box or let him go?
Well, I mean, probably need to measure. Okay, y'all, that fish is just over the 15-inch mark, so I think we're gonna put him in the cooler. We don't let too many of these go if they're you know, big enough. So.
All right, here we go.
That's some
Good
mighty
one.
good eating.
Put him right in there.
Thanks, Shelly.
Good day. Another one for dinner. Good job.
Y'all, most of our flounder fish in the summertime, when we flounder fish, we use artificial baits, and it's a lot like bass fishing. I tell people it's a lot like bass fishing with a plastic worm. You know, like to keep our tips up high, drag the bait across the bottom real slowly, and when you feel that bump, that characteristic flounder thump on your line, if you have your line tight throughout your cast, you want to just kind of stop, drop your tip, give it a little slack. You don't have to turn the bail over or feed him or anything like that. Just kind of drop your tip and then set the hook. And that's really all the hesitation you need to hook a flounder. It's tough to do. It takes a lot of practice in order to master it, but when you get good at it, it's a lot of fun to feel that bite and know that he's got your bait in his mouth.
And boy, they got some big mouths.
They do. They got huge mouths, and they can eat a very large bait for their size. But generally, we're up here fishing the shallow water along the shorelines, looking for places where there's a little bit of current flow, a little bit of moving water, and some bait. And generally, these flatfish are hanging around these areas. The bank we were on earlier was a bit shallower with a little bit of a sandy bottom on it. When I say shallow, I mean 2 to 3 feet. This place we're at now, it's deeper. The bank's steeper, and it's about 5 to 6 feet right off the bank, which is going to typically be a better trout area. You can still catch flounder and puppy drum here, but the trout really like these deeper banks, and they tend to congregate along deeper areas, deeper points and deeper banks versus those shallow sandy areas like we were in earlier. So just a little difference in the bottom can make a difference in your species.
Here we go. Got something. Got something.
That's a flatfish.
Woohoo!
Nice flounder, nice flounder.
Right.
There you go. Good job, Shelly.
Woohoo!
Yes, sir.
All right,
Great,
yeah.
Shelly.
Right. There
Pretty,
you go.
pretty. Woo!
Finally, good.
Jump the bait off.
There you go. Good job.
Nice quality fish there. Okay, Shelly, here's your catch.
Very nice, pretty
Good.
fish.
All right.
Teeth and everything.
There you go. He's mine. I love
Beautiful
it.
flounder.
All right.
doubt.
You're going to taste good, Sunshine.
Oh yeah, good job.
Thank
Way to
you.
go.
Thank you.
All right.
Way to hook us up. Put him in here.
Let me measure him and see what he is. I think he's well over, but
What you got?
16.
Woohoo!
That'll
Good
work.
job, good job. Put him right on in there. Put him on ice later. All right. Another one in the box.
All right, good
Captain.
job.
All right, good job. All right, your turn now, Charlie. It's cooking in.
I've been snake bit all day, but I'm ready.
What a great day of fishing, Joe. A variety of fish.
Well, and that's what Pamlico Sound's all about. If you go down there, these species hang together. I mean, you're going to find a flounder in the same water you are, the speckled trout, same thing with the red drum. So the beauty of fishing the edge of the Pamlico Sound like we did is you just never know what you're going to catch. And so that day proved it, and we had a lot of fun.
All right, let's go to gear time. This is going to be some valuable information for you.
Okay, y'all, it's been a fun day, but it's been a very challenging and windy day, too. The forecast was for calmer winds this morning, but it started out blowing, and it just kept on blowing all day, but we were able to make the best out of it. What do y'all think about fishing on a day like today?
Well, happily what we did was to move around and look for spots, try different spots, and some spots that have been proven. We fished all kinds of different depths of water. We kept at it and worked hard at it, and I think that in the end it paid off with a nice catch and a great day on the water. It was at least pretty for the most part, but it was very windy.
Right, just to get fish in the box was great. You know, in fact, we ended up with a mixed bag, which we kind of thought that's where we'd end up, but we actually did get them by changing positions and changing different gear. Tell us a little bit more about the gear we're using.
Well, particularly on a challenging day, it does help to have good gear. We're using Temple Fork Outfitters rods, medium light action rods, spool with some 2000. This is a 2000 pin reel. 2000 or 2500 size reel seems to be a good size for all of our inshore fishing around this area. You can spool it anywhere from 10 to 20 pound braid typically. We're running a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader, about 2.5 feet of that tied on the braid using a uni-to-uni knot. And I like to use a loop knot on my artificial baits, and it seems to improve the action of the bait a lot. So that's your real standard inshore setup for a lot of what we do. You can vary it a little bit here and there, but this will catch anything from small speckled trout to a 35-inch drum. So very versatile setup. We use mostly plastics today. 1/4-ounce jig heads, DOA baits. We use a combination of the cow jerk baits. This is a 4-inch model. And we also use some of the smaller paddle tails. Either one of those is fine. The paddle tails tend to be better baits for your more inexperienced anglers because they have a lot better action. The jerk baits, you have to kind of pop them and jig them, give them their own action, but they can be very effective. Some days they key in on those versus the paddle tails or vice versa. So you just have to be real versatile with your baits and be willing to experiment, and also experiment with the presentation. I would say presentation is probably more important in most days than color. Another important thing is the size of your jig head.
Right.
Go as light as you possibly can. Usually I'm fishing a lighter jig head than a 1/4 ounce for a lot of what we're doing. However, on a windy day, you can upsize it maybe a size up to a 1/4 ounce, and sometimes even a little bit heavier.
Well, we saw the current playing into that too, depending on the different locations we were today as well.
Some of the current got, we were using these jerk baits for, caught all the trout, I think, on these jerk baits. So.
Yeah, on that holographic off-white color right there. Yeah,
really
I'm not sure that.
It really seemed to like that, and a couple of really pretty trout. So.
They were, yeah, they were nice, and but yeah, it's the right presentation, lighter jig head so that you have a better rate of fall. You're usually going to be in the meat, so to speak.
Yeah.
So.
Very good, very good.
And we were able to kind of do what we needed to do today, despite the challenging conditions. So I really enjoyed it.
Very good, very good.
Thank you, Richard.
I had a great time with y'all. We'll do it again sometime. Yeah, absolutely.
You get the wind to cut down just a little bit, Richard.
I'll work on that.
If you want to experience the Pamlico Sound, then I urge you to give Captain Richard Andrews a call. His number's right there on your screen. And while you jot that down, we'll catch up with Donna. She's in the kitchen. She's got a recipe today for creamy shrimp.
Hi, today in the kitchen we're making a creamy shrimp piccata. Great recipe, quick and easy. You'll think you're at a fine dining establishment, but you'll be in your own kitchen, which is great. We're gonna use some olive oil in our pan. We're gonna heat it up. We're going to go ahead and saute our shrimp until it just turns pink, and then we're gonna remove it and make our sauce, and then we'll add it back in there. So we're gonna, and this will cook up really quickly. So this will just take a couple minutes to get nice and pink. We'll remove it from our pan, and then we'll go ahead and start making our sauce. So I'll tell you what's gonna be in our sauce. We'll let this cook just a little bit more. We're gonna use some butter, some scallions. We're going to use some garlic, salt and pepper. We're gonna use some lemon zest, some white wine. It's gonna be great. And then we're gonna cream it all together with some heavy cream. So it'll be awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and just take this out, and we'll put it right here. We'll put it back in because we're gonna warm it up again. So we'll pour this all out. Then we will add in our butter, which we're gonna get that going in our pan. Then we're gonna add in our scallions. We'll get those sauteing up. And our garlic. You just want to make sure that your pan's not too hot. You don't want to burn your onion or your scallions and your garlic, because then it'll become kind of bitter, your garlic will be. So we're going to get that going. Add some garlic in here. Some minced garlic, a little bit of salt, and some cracked black pepper, which is always good. Then we're going to add in some lemon zest. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our lemon and we're gonna use our little zester or our microplane, and we're just going to grate it along. You don't wanna get into this white part, which is called the pith, because then it'll be kind of bitter. So we don't want that. We just want the nice yellow flesh, and it's gonna add some great flavor to your dish. So we're gonna do that. Put that in there. Then we're gonna use some lemons. So I have this great little tool that I love to use. And I just put my lemon wedge in here, half, and then I just squeeze it. And it gets all the juice out. It's awesome. Squeeze, give that a squeeze. And we're just gonna give that a good stir. Then we're gonna add in our white wine to this. And our capers, which are gonna add a nice little salty to it. And we also are gonna have some pasta going on our stove. We're gonna add in our heavy cream, which is about a cup of heavy cream, and some Parmesan cheese that's been shredded. Give that a stir, toss our pasta, our shrimp back in here. Then we'll take our cooked pasta and pop it into our pan and give it a stir so it'll coat all your pasta. It'll be great. Then pour it into individual bowls, or you can serve it in a platter or a nice big pasta bowl like this one with some chives or some fresh chopped parsley and some extra zest if you like. So I hope you enjoy the creamy shrimp piccata, and I look forward to seeing you next time here on Simple Cooking.
Another great recipe, and you'll find that one in our cookbook, and you can get that online. Joe, it just goes to show, you never know.
Well, you never know. And about the Pamlico Sound, the variety is out there. It's different seasons. You may have a better chance of catching trout, likewise with flounder. But the approach we had that day was to go and just catch what we could catch, because they do inhabit the same bays, the same points and everything else. So every other habitat out there. So that's what we decided to do, and it proved to be beneficial.
And that's why so many people come to North Carolina fishing.
There's no question about it. We got the variety out there, and all you need is a pretty day.
There you go. For Joe Albee, I'm John Moore. Thanks for joining us today on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
Make sure to visit our website for more information.
Grady White boats are known for uncompromising quality through exceptional attention to detail. On every model, from 18 to 45 feet, we incorporate exclusive features and quality components that you won't find on any other boat brands. Our exclusive CV2 hull design is ranked highest in every third-party survey done in the marine industry. So every day on the water will be a great day, no matter the conditions. Ask any Grady White owner and they'll tell you, get the Grady.